Morning. So I just saw this. I had a friend last night email me, and I'm gonna clean my screen really fast. Okay, I'm doing a live video, and he emailed me last night, and I didn't see it until I woke up this morning about a junk removal service that has decided to call it quits. Another junk removal service, and there was one that is calling it quits 2 days ago, and then one is calling it quits, I guess, last night or the day before. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure when he called it quits, or um exact date, exact time that he called it quits. I just know that he called it quits. To have a dream ruined like that, to have something that really means a lot to you, or something that you invested your money in, your time, your family, your hard work, the agony of defeat, the reflection on the hard work that you provided for this industry, and then you're calling it quits. So it was kind of, it's really an eye-opening experience that so many junk removal companies are falling off just as fast as they're coming up. So a few days ago, yesterday, I did a video about a company, a dumpster rental company that should be calling it quits pretty soon too. But I was talking last night in my webinar group, which is Thursday night's webinar group. It's a really good group. Y'all should be part of it. If you're not a part of it, you should ask to be a part of it. It's awesome. And we talked about a company called JunkGuys. They're out of South Carolina, and the gentleman is calling it quits. He owns, what is he selling? He's selling his website, SEO, his 2 full-time employees. I mean, this is what he says, right? You're not getting these employees as slaves or nothing. They're not human trafficking here, but he mentions it in the write-up. SEO website, a $3,000 mentorship program. That's what he says that you're buying from him. But it's a dump trailer and a box truck. Box truck and a dump trailer. That's what you're getting. And he's selling it for $85,000. He's getting out from underneath it, of course. And this is Junk Dogs, South Carolina. Well, the email I got last night that I read this morning, I already went over it and stuff. I woke up pretty early doing this. And there's a company called The Junk Mob, and they're out of Las Vegas. The Junk Mob. And this gentleman's calling it quit too. He's selling his truck and his trailer. No, he's selling his dump trailer. Only the dump trailer. It's logoed out. It's really cool. It says The Junk Mob on the side. Really nice and green and black. And, it's got a few more graphics on it. He's selling that for $20,000. So I'm figuring the dump truck probably cost him $8,000. And then he's selling his website. He's selling his SEO again. The post looks similar, just like the other posts. It's really weird how the Junk Dogs post looks exactly like the Junk Mob's post. And I was looking at this, and one's asking $85,000. He's selling one trailer more than the other guy is, and the other guy's just $20,000, and he's just trying to get out from underneath it. You could tell he's just trying to get out from underneath it. He probably owes a little on the trailer, or maybe just wants to sell the trailer and get rid of it. I'm not sure what he wants to do, but he just is done with the business. The Junk Mob is just totally 100% done with the business and wants to get out from underneath it. Now, this guy's not trying to make any money off of it. You can tell the guy in Las Vegas just wants to be done with this, end this bleeding, and go about his business. But the guy in South Carolina is not only trying to get rid of a losing business, but he's trying to make money off this losing business, which is just out of whack. The whole thing's out of whack. And I start thinking, there's so many things these two businesses have in common. So many things. They all got in it all in. They started paying for everything straight up. They started paying for an SEO web builder, and both websites. I saw both websites last night. And I mean, one this morning and then last night. I was comparing them this morning. And the Junk Dogs, South Carolina's website looks similar like the website in the Junk Mob in Las Vegas. And y'all can pull them up yourself, okay? The one's called The Junk Mob in Las Vegas. And the other one's called Junk Dogs in South Carolina, out of Lancaster. And I look at their website and it looks similar. Even their post to sell their equipment or sell their business looks similar. And I noticed a few things that are exactly the same. They're both selling their SEO and their website. They're both selling their coaching program. And they're both selling their vehicles and their client list. So apparently there's a price to client list. It says client list on both of them. And one says, the guy from last night, the Junk Dog, South Carolina, says that he's leaving a $20,000 to $25,000 business for his full-time job, which is 100 plus. Well, if you make $25,000 or $20,000 in a year, that's $240,000, and you're leaving $240,000 to do a $100,000 job. That makes any sense. So, yeah, you can see a bullshitter when you know one, right? So that's one thing. The other guy doesn't really say how much he's making, but he says $10,000 monthly. And I don't know if that was sales. I know he's only trying to sell his business for $20,000. So that whole relation just didn't make any sense to me, right? How he's doing it. But as you're scrolling down, watching all the things that this guy's selling, his trailer, his client list, both of them said this. These are similar things that they're selling. Their trailers, their client list, their website and SEO, and their coaching program. Mentorship program. I'm sorry, it's a mentorship coaching program, something like that. They're also selling their equipment, such as tools, hammers, sledgehammers, which I got free from Junk Removal. So there's no value for anything like that. And I want to tell y'all really fast, when you look at this stuff and you look at it online thinking of buying a junk removal service, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, there is no value, not $1 of a value to buy someone else's website if they're not making any money. Why? You're buying a fucking brick. If you want me to, I'll come out right here. I got my pavement here outside my home, and I will pull up some of the brick and I will sell it to you for $20,000, $10,000. It doesn't matter, because that's what you're buying. So when talking to the Junk Dogs last night, yesterday, he told me something that was really important. And I emailed the guy in Las Vegas this morning, and he replied to me. Because at the bottom, he said, you have unlimited access to the online coaching program that they bought. And I'm like, what program? What are they talking about? Last night, the guy told me that the program is called Junk Academy. He bought it for $1,500 from a young kid. And this morning, in the email, the message that I sent the guy, I said, what kind of online coaching did you buy? And it says unlimited access to an online coaching program, online course. That's what it said. And he told me, well, I bought it from this young kid, and it's called the Junk Academy. And that is a relation between both of those, other than the trucks, the trailers, the SEO, the website, the client list, the tools, but also the online course. And I look at that and I go, holy cow, they both bought it from the same person. That means the same person sold them this coaching program that's absolutely bullshit. And that's one thing that I want people to avoid. I did a video about this, scams and scammers and people that influence in this business. That is wrong for your business. Just because someone says it doesn't mean you have to go buy it. Just because someone says they made $1 million doesn't mean you can believe them. For instance, yesterday I made $10.2 million in one day. I did 5,000 junk removals in one day. I made $10.2 million. I mean, are you here to doubt me? Apparently, if this young kid can say he made $1 million, I can say I made $10 million yesterday. He made $1 million in 12 months. Bullshit. I call bullshit big time. Yeah. There's no way he ever made that. not with 2 trucks, and most of them are broken down. When talking to the guy, the Junk Guys, he regrets the online course. He regrets it, but he gives you unlimited access forever to get on that course. What do I need something bullshit like that if I'm spending $85,000? The guy, Junk Mob, gives you unlimited access to it too, which is a zero value. And he spent $1,000 on it too. That is a relationship that they both have together. Junk Dogs and the Junk Mob both bought that coaching program. And one of the reasons they started their junk removal service is because of that online course. They both had a dream that they don't have to work every day for somebody else, that they could do it themselves and have that entrepreneurship freedom. That freedom that allows you to work for yourself so you can provide for your family. I'm going to tell you something. You got to watch out there in the online world. There are people out there who just hustle you for your money, and you'll never get it back because you're buying a product that is false. Although false pretenses, you're buying a product that is bullshit. I know who this young kid is. I know what he's selling. And I also know that a lot of people have called for refunds. One of the reasons he was suspended from Instagram is because they couldn't deal with the refund policy. There was a lot of people telling, hey, I got, hustled on Instagram. The payment processing was getting too many returns with PayPal or Instagram, however that goes, the integration between them. And Instagram said, we're suspending your account for fraudulent use, for fraudulent selling, for getting returns, and whatever happened. It doesn't fucking matter to me. The guy's a clown. He's selling a product that's bullshit, okay? And it's weird to hear that this young kid is putting adults, people that are trying to provide for the family, out of business. It's really, really weird. Anyway, guys, don't fall for those tricks and scams. And before I end this video, I want to let you know that I'm here to help the local junk removal services. If you need any advice, let me know. I've been doing this for 15 years, not a year and a half or 2 years like this clown is, okay? Anyway, guys, please, if you have time, subscribe to my channel. Let people know about my channel. I'm here to provide information to help you out and flourish in the junk removal industry. I'm out. Bye-bye, guys.